For more than a decade, Catherine, Princess of Wales, has embodied the quiet dignity and grace that define the remembrance season in Britain. Each November, as red poppies bloom on lapels across the nation, she steps into the public eye not merely as a royal figure, but as a woman deeply connected to the symbolism of remembrance, honoring the sacrifices of those who served while weaving her own family's story into the national tradition. Her choice of poppy pins, worn with deliberate care and emotional precision, has become one of her most eloquent fashion statements, understated, respectful, and rich with meaning. In November 2024, Catherine's return to the Festival of Remembrance at London's Royal Albert Hall carried profound emotional weight. It marked her first major public appearance since completing chemotherapy in September, a moment of quiet triumph wrapped in solemn reflection. Standing alongside Prince William and King Charles III, she wore a long-sleeved black dress by Catherine Walker, tailored, simple, and deeply symbolic. On her left lapel rested a single vivid red poppy, pinned beside the Fleet Air arm brooch that reflected her honorary role as Commodore-in-Chief. The poppy, luminous against the dark fabric, became a symbol not just of remembrance, but of resilience and renewal. The following morning, on November 10th, the princess appeared once again at the cenotaph for the National Service of Remembrance. This time, she chose a structured black coat dress, also by Catherine Walker, with a commanding silhouette, her expression composed yet quietly emotional. 3 bright poppy pins gleamed from her lapel, a personal tribute to her great-grandmother's 3 brothers who perished in the First World War. It was a subtle but powerful act of remembrance that connected her private lineage with the public grief of a nation. Her pillbox hat with netting, Bahrain pearl earrings, and gloves completed the look, evoking timeless royal mourning tradition, restraint, reverence, and quiet grace. Her poppy choices have long carried such significance. In 2023, Catherine's appearance at both the Festival of Remembrance and the Cenotaph continued her established tradition of thoughtful symbolism. At the Royal Albert Hall, she wore a black coat dress accented by pearl buttons and a fitted waist, with 3 clustered poppies pinned close to her heart. The next day, she stood once again on the balcony above Whitehall in a military-inspired coat, her poppies reflecting both her personal story and her connection to Britain's armed forces. Every detail, from her wide-brimmed hat to the pearls that once belonged to Princess Diana, echoed the continuum of royal women who have worn the red bloom as an emblem of national memory. The year before, in November 2022, Catherine attended her first remembrance events without Queen Elizabeth II, an especially poignant transition. For the cenotaph service, she wore a sharply tailored black coat with an asymmetrical neckline, a nod to military structure and unity. Pinned prominently to her chest were 3 poppy flowers, identical in arrangement to those she would wear in the years to follow. Each represented one of the 3 brothers from her great-grandmother's family who never returned from the trenches of the Great War, a quiet, enduring tribute that has become her personal signature. The moment captured what makes Catherine's remembrance presence so distinctive, her ability to blend the collective mourning of a nation with an authentic, personal sense of loss. Beyond the visual consistency, the black Catherine Walker coats, the pearls, the precision, lies something more enduring. Through her poppy pins, Catherine has created a private language within public ceremony, one that bridges history, family, and duty. While her fashion choices are dissected for detail, the deeper message remains steadfast: remembrance is not performance, but participation. Each year, she stands as both observer and symbol, her stillness conveying what words cannot.